What's up, everyone? We are back with more fresh Smash Brothers screenshots. I'm here with Tim Gettys.
Lifetime host.
That's right. So we do this every week, right? That's a nice service. You should always come back and check this out. So I think let's hop right into it. What's going on this week, Tim?
So the biggest thing this week isn't even a screenshot. It's the fact that next week, Nintendo Direct all about Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS is happening. Tuesday, 3 p.m. Pacific time.
That's crazy, yeah. I mean, it's to dedicate, so close to Mario Kart, a big piece on Smash Brothers is exciting. So, the verdict's out on how much will be in there, but we're excited to say the least.
It's going to be interesting. Like, we're pretty much expecting a release date from this. Like, that has to be the one big thing that they're going towards.
That's our producer, Nick Scarpino, who decided to liven up the show
today.
A
little fun today, but this is really exciting because this is going to be the big one. I can almost guarantee we'll get new characters, if not returning veteran characters.
Yeah.
Probably a release date, and I'm excited.
Don't tease me, Tim. Don't tease me that we're going to actually get a release date. But let's talk about the screenshots today.
So.
Nick, you have to get off the set. What is happening right now?
So going back to the screenshots, the biggest thing this week is the first Final Smash actually formally revealed.
I like that we just acted like that never happened.
It never happened. I mean, hey,
but no, seriously, let Luigi first shot, right?
Final Smash, the Poltergust is his Final Smash now, which is interesting because they didn't do this in
I haven't heard that name before.
Really?
No.
Is it Vacuum?
No, that it was called the Poltergust.
Oh, yeah.
That's news to me. See, I should watch the show.
So it's from Luigi's Mansion, this one specifically with the green buttons from Dark Moon, the 3DS game. And what's great about this is in Brawl, they gave Luigi this really weird Final Smash that had nothing to do with his character at all. That came out of nowhere.
I just don't care about the Final Smashes, but I'm listening.
So anyways, what's cool about this is they're actually giving existing characters, new Final Smashes. Yeah. So hopefully we'll get some really cool ones.
Do you like the Final Smashes? I don't want to go too far off topic here.
I'm not a fan of them.
Okay,
but that's just the item versus no item thing.
I just want the transparency here that we are not the type of players that use Final Smash much. But if you want to know,
but for the people
we
out
will
there,
talk about
I
it.
would much rather use this Poltergust business than his weird drug trippy thing.
I don't like any of them. But regardless, they're adding new stuff. It's cool. So next shot. What is this? This stage is.
So Sakurai says it looks like a side-scrolling action game, but it's actually one of the stages. Don't say where it's from. Don't say like what game, what's anything. I'm going to assume, based on the spring here, that this is the new stage builder.
And this is like a quick look at what you can do.
Yes, which looks pretty in depth compared to what they did in Brawl. And Brawl looked really simple and really just kind of like.
I think you're right because if you look at it, it's either. Wait, did he say that it was not a side-scrolling thing? It was a stage.
Yes, it may look like a side-scrolling action,
but it's not.
But it's not. Yeah.
Interesting. It could also be a piece of a stage. Sometimes they zoom in, and it's just remember the old Zelda stage.
Hyrule Temple. Yeah,
Hyrule Temple.
I mean, definitely.
So maybe it's just a close-up.
It looks really detailed for just being a generic stage.
In this little piece, though, would it?
I mean, you could.
You could.
There's a spike
you get a spike on your head, and you got to keep jumping up and down. But
what's interesting though is the 3DS game is the only one with the adventure mode. At least the shown that has like the single-player thing, and this is a Wii screenshot.
I think you're right. I think it's probably the stage builder. But
so if
we're wrong, don't hate on us later.
Moving on, new item, Gust Bellows.
Yeah.
From Zelda Skyward Sword, and this is going to be one of those items that just blows you away, which is
I see what he did there.
Yeah, exactly. Similar to Mario's the water.
The water pack.
Yeah, so it's down B or like.
By the way, I used to use the water pack. Well, I still do all the time. It's just one of the things I use to annoy people.
It's one of those useless moves.
It's not useless if you time it. So on the last jump, when they're almost gonna make it, I'd like squirt them in the face with the water pack. It's really hard to do, but it's so satisfying.
See, my biggest
I think it'll be more useful than that.
Going in Brawl, there was Squirtle and Mario, and a couple characters that had these like push away moves.
Yeah.
And even Link with his the boomerang.
Yeah, sure.
But the wind stuff and like the water stuff, just it wasn't as effective as it should be. It could be really powerful. Seems like there's a lot more things in this game taking advantage of it, so hopefully like it is a little more balanced and a little more worth doing.
It was a cool item in Skyward Sword. I hope you got far enough that you got to use it.
And Sakurai also says, out of the new items, more than a few will be from the Zelda series. We'll take the most interesting and straightforward ones and reformulate them to match the Smash Bros. World. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Just because it sounds like
there's so much.
We've seen a lot of Kid Icarus and Zelda love in this new Smash Bros. So.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they're going to lessen up on that at all.
Yep.
Our producer walking around. That's great. This is good for this show. Is the best one ever. I got to join you today,
it definitely
Tim.
is.
We've got our producer who's just shouldn't have come in on Friday. at all. All right, so,
moving on.
this next one for me, when Tim told me about it, all right, lay it on me.
So this is
big.
the one that's most exciting to me. Pikachu's down B, Thunder, one of the most spammed moves in the history of the Smash Bros. Series, is now even stronger.
Well, we don't know all those. Like, is it slower? Because maybe it takes longer to charge up.
But it's more effective here, where if you hit him with the Thundercloud at the top, it'll meteor spike him down.
So yeah, look through this separation. It starts, the thundercloud forms, and if what I'm hearing from you, right, is if they're right on the cloud,
It'll
that it's
spike
gonna
you down.
smash them down.
So that you can combo
Like
it out.
meteor
So
spike.
here we see Pikachu hitting him up, getting hit down, straight down from the Thundercloud, then getting comboed down to Pikachu where he kicks him off.
Yeah.
For the final kill.
And so my reaction to this is like, that is a really cool move, but it cannot be more powerful. It absolutely cannot be. They're gonna have to make it slower, otherwise I'm gonna be really upset.
Yeah, I mean, it's
We'll see.
This will be interesting, and even Sakura says when you hit consistently, it sure feels good.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of those moves like the Falcon Punch or the Warlock Punch with Ganondorf, or any of those things. That's just gonna
and those are
feel
slow
right.
though, so it works.
Yeah.
All right, so one last screen before we break
The
today.
final one, we got a new assist trophy, Isabelle from the Animal Crossing series.
The screen itself does not excite me necessarily, but tell me what's going on with it.
You know, she's one of those little fan favorite characters from the Animal Crossing series, and she'll assist you with fresh fruit picked from her town, and that'll heal you, assumingly. So it's not the most interesting.
Wait, I couldn't pay attention, obviously. She will.
She puts out the fruit to heal you.
But
She
where
brings
does
your
she
fruit,
appear?
Fran.
Like, she's not a character.
She's an assist trophy.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So the little trophy stand comes. You use it. She comes. She gives the fruit. You
It's
get
just
healed.
an item with some heals, which
Yep.
is, again, most people shut off. You know, it's similar to, like, the Final Smashes and stuff. So.
Yep. So that's what happened this week. But I'm excited for next week. This Direct is going to change my life.
Yeah. We have not seen that much Smash Brothers in a long time other than the screenshots,
Yep.
so looking super forward to what's happening next week. Is there anything final that you have to give on this screen release?
That's it, man. Just get hyped.
Get hyped.
Next Tuesday, 3 p.m. Pacific time.
All right. Join us here for that news. Join us, the following week from this. We'll go over any new screenshots, any new information then as well, as we always do with Tim Gettys, and we'll see you guys soon.